Know that the new frequencies bathing Earth now do not reward moral righteousness or ego-driven rightness. They reward coherence and authenticity. In other words, being convinced you are right about spiritual ideas or world events is not the ticket to ascension. Being unified within yourself is. The universe responds to your state of being, not your mental arguments. If you carry anger and division in your heart while proclaiming truth, it is the anger that will resonate into the field, muddling the truth you speak. Forgiveness, on the other hand, creates an inner coherence, an alignment between your heart, mind, and soul that broadcasts as harmony. When you forgive, you rewire your very nervous system from one geared for conflict to one tuned for peace. Many of you can feel this physically. Holding a grudge or being worked up in righteousness triggers stress responses in the body, a tightening of muscles, a clenching in the gut or chest. By contrast, when you truly forgive, a wave of relief and openness washes through you. This is not just a feeling, it is your biology shifting out of survival mode into divine mode. In a state of forgiveness, your heart's electromagnetic field becomes more coherent. Science can even measure this, which in turn brings your brain waves into a calmer, more creative pattern. You literally think more clearly and perceive more broadly from a place of inner peace. This is why we say forgiveness rewires you from combat to sovereignty. Instead of reacting to life's events as battles to win, you start responding as a sovereign creator, choosing what frequency to emanate. Sovereignty here means self-possession. You own your reactions and choose them consciously, rather than being yanked around by triggers and old wounds. The new timeline you've entered supports this state immensely. It's as if the cosmos has turned up the magnification on your inner state. Any incoherence, like hidden resentment or ego struggle, will become more evident, and any coherence, like genuine love or forgiveness, will become highly magnetic and influential. This is wonderful news because it means small shifts in your vibration yield bigger results than before. Being unified in yourself, where your mind and heart agree and are at peace, makes you a powerhouse of light. In practical terms, drop the need to be right over others. Embrace the need to be real with yourself. If you notice anger, tend to it, soothe it, and find a way to forgiveness so that you return to coherence. The goal is not to win debates. The goal is to embody such integrity of spirit that your very presence uplifts and clarifies. In the new energy, integrity is your protection and unity is your power. You might wonder, why emphasize forgiveness so much at this cosmic juncture? Here is another layer. As this cosmic visitor passes through your skies, it is activating crystalline nodes within the Earth herself. These nodes, think of them as energetic chakra points of Gaia, are stirring and humming with new light codes. They are connected to your own energetic and DNA upgrades. Those humans whose fields resonate with forgiveness, compassion, and unity will find a deep kinship with these awakening Earth nodes. It's as though the planet's new grid locks onto the signal of an open heart. Conversely, those who cling to old grudges and conflicts may not attune to this new crystalline network as readily because their frequency is discordant with it. The cosmic heart grid prefers those prepared to let go. Let us be clear, no one is being excluded by some outside force. People exclude themselves by the frequencies they choose to hold. The invitation is open to all, but carrying old baggage onto a lightship simply doesn't work. The baggage is too dense and it will fall away. So it is with the ascension timeline. You lighten your load through forgiveness, and suddenly you rise, as naturally as a helium balloon, once the weights are removed. As this cosmic visitor communes with your sun, an exchange of cosmic information is happening there. New frequencies reign upon Earth that specifically empower heart-centered consciousness. Think of it as a download of unity codes. When these touch the Earth's crystalline nodes, the nodes begin to resonate like tuning forks. Now, any being, human, animal, even plant, that holds the matching resonance will feel uplifted and connected, as if a gentle current is running through them, linking them to a larger circuit. This is the birth of the planetary heart web, which is essentially the same as what we call the cosmic heart grid. In this new web, each forgiving soul is like a radiant node that amplifies the whole. Have you noticed how being around genuinely compassionate people can make you feel safe and seen? Magnify that feeling across a globe. That is what is being constructed. Be one of those resonant souls. By practicing forgiveness, you make your energy field a clear, ringing tone of love that can plug into the planetary network. You essentially become a transmitter of the new Earth frequency. This is why saints and sages could uplift entire communities. Their coherence was a beacon. Now it's being done on a mass scale by ordinary people like you, embracing an extraordinary way of being, living from the heart. Earth's ascending nodes are eager to collaborate with ascending humans. They respond to the presence of unity. So imagine each act of forgiveness you commit as a handshake with Gaia herself, an agreement to work together to birth a higher reality. And oh, how much swifter and smoother our collective ascent will be when thousands, then millions, of handshakes like that weave a network of light around the globe. This shift that has arrived in mid-October is what we would call a window of alignment. The gateway is open, but it is up to each soul to step through intentionally. We invite you, in this window, to consciously affirm your alignment. Say to yourself, I hereby forgive the unseen, the unspoken, the apparitional conflicts in my field. I release any known or hidden grievances. I choose unity. Make it your heart's declaration. This is not weakness, it is mastery. To be clear, this kind of sweeping forgiveness is a hallmark of spiritual mastery. Only one who has grown in wisdom can forgive even the unseen and unspoken, meaning you forgive not just the obvious hurts, but even those subtle energetic knots you can't fully name. By doing this, you signal to the universe that you are ready to operate on the new Earth frequency. Think of it as updating your soul's operating system. The new program is unity and non-resistance, leaving behind the old program of duality and defensiveness. Once you declare such an intention, watch how swiftly the universe responds. You may feel lighter, as if a weight you didn't even realize you carried has lifted. You might experience synchronous encounters with people from your past where old tensions simply dissolve, or new opportunities that reflect your lack of baggage. The timeline you shift into with this level of forgiveness is one where growth can happen without the friction of constant conflict. It doesn't mean you'll never face challenges. Earth life still involves learning, but those challenges will come with more grace and ease, and resolution will be smoother. By choosing this path, you essentially sidestep many of the harsh lessons that unresolved karma would have attracted. You are saying, I'm ready to learn through love now, not through pain. That is a major timeline jump for many. We see those who embrace forgiveness now moving onto an accelerated ascension track, where things feel like they click into place faster, where joy becomes the teacher more often than suffering. This is the operating system of the new Earth. Growth via inspiration and collaboration, not via strife. Forgiveness is the installation process of that new OS in your being. So do not underestimate the power of this simple choice. Yes, beloved ones, it requires humility and trust to let go of the identity of the wronged one, or the judge, or the avenger. But what you receive in return is freedom. You take back your energy from all those old narratives and reinvest it into the present creation of heaven on earth. That is true empowerment.